everyone, I'm Neon, and today we will do an experience about solubility, which is to see if an object dissolves in water. So, to do this experiment, we need, we need 10 milliliters of flour, 15 milliliters of flour, 15 milliliters of sugar, 15 milliliters of salt, and the same amount with oil. I measured these by each of them. I did 1 spoon. Okay, so to do this experiment, this is the stuff we need, and a cute little chopstick. We also need a cup of water, which I'm gonna put this aside so you guys can see the water. Here, the water, and we're going to be see how all of them dissolve in water. So first we need to pour in the water. Okay, I'm gonna pour a little in each. There you go. And that, and a little bit in that. This one I put a little less. I just want every single one to be the same amount. There you go. I think that's the amount. Now let's stir them up. I think some of them are dissolved. We'll do the oil. Okay, so let's stir up. I feel like a gooey type of texture, and it's really gooey, as you can see. It's like turning into different shapes. It's not actually mixing in. Do we need more water? But I think there's enough. Look, you see the outside of it is yellow, and then the outside is not missing in. And it's turning into like a different type of shapes, and it's starting to have bubbles. Interesting. Well, let's move on. This is salt. It's not dissolving much. We pour in a little more water in it. Maybe you'll have a better texture. Maybe it'll help it mix better. There you go. Similar for each one. There you go. Okay, the sauce starting to be mixed. Not really. You can see the two of them are separating. The salt is all the way at the bottom, even though I'm mixing. I'm constantly mixing. A lot of them are sinking at the bottom, but you can see that it's not super cloudy, but the salt is not really mixing in. Okay, so this is sugar. Okay. I'm gonna try the spoon, just because chopsticks aren't mixing them in. So I'm just gonna mix it up with a spoon. What's really happening? The sugar is still at the bottom. I think we need to wait a bit for it to dissolve, I think, because look, there's nothing happening at the bottom. It's not dissolving. Interesting. Maybe I had to pour the water and then pour the stuff in, but oh, this is giving me thick texture. Okay, this is the only one mixing. This is really cloudy. Okay, I'm gonna put more water in it. You guys see, look, they're not really dissolving. But a little more there, more there, a little more there, a little more there. Okay, we have this one. This is very thick. When I start missing, when I was really cloudy, I cannot see anything. It's kind of like a milk texture. There's still some cubes left that is not dissolving at all. It's so cloudy. When you first like stir it, it has the gooey texture, and it's really like it's turned into different shapes, and it's really thick. And none are sticking at the bottom. Interesting. Let's check on the sugar. Ooh, some are dissolving. Some are dissolving. We'll move on. Let's wait for this one. It will dissolve. This salt. And it's not dissolving at all. What? I don't understand it. Okay, none of it is dissolving. Look closely. Do you see it? There's this big blob of salt underneath that's not dissolving at all. We have this oil still giving me that gooey texture. But this one is making a lot of cool shape. You pop into it, just turns into more circles. Really, really cool. This one is so cool. Because last time we did this density, as you know, density, then the oil floats on the water. So this is really cool. It's making a bunch of shapes. It is real cool. Okay, I'm gonna check on with the sugar and the salt. Yup, I left it, and it's still big blob. Sugar. It's starting to dissolving. Guys, it's starting to dissolving. You don't see as much anymore. That's good. I poured the same amount of each. Okay, so there's one dissolved that I can't see anymore. This one is turning to cool shapes. Okay. The soap is not dissolving. It does not do anything. And this one, it's just flour mixed with water, and it's really cloudy. It's like the shade of milk. Oh, really cloudy and not as thick anymore. And all of it managed to like mix in. None of it is turning into like a shape anymore. That's cool. Wait, okay. So after this, we realized that the salt, which one? This one's the salt, does not dissolve at all. The salt does not dissolve. It literally have a big blob. Did you see that big giant thing in the corner? Yup, that's salt. It didn't even dissolve. It's not dissolving. And we have the sugar, which is dissolving, which is really cool. And I get to see it dissolving because it didn't happen like right when I put the thing in, but it is slowly disappearing, which is really cool. This is a success. It did dissolve. This is a fail because this one, it didn't even do anything. It just stayed at the bottom. This one, it didn't really dissolve, I would say, but they did mixed together, and they're making really cool shapes. The oil is making really cool shape, and I really like to play with them. It has a very gooey texture. It's kind of like slime, and you can touch it. It's really, really, I don't know how to explain it. Jelly texture? I don't know, but yeah, it's really like slime. Really cool. Well, it didn't dissolve like the way we want, like it disappear, but it did kind of mix together. So I would say it kind of dissolved, not like all like the other one. This one, well, I mean, they mix together very well. It looks like actual milk, but like, I feel like the flour definitely did not go away at all, because you can see the whiteness of it and the sugar. You cannot see anything. Here, you cannot see anything except for some bubbles, but that. This one is like cloudy and it's really, really interesting. It does not feel soft when you first did it, but it's really cloudy, but I can still see a lot of flowers, you know? I can still see the flour, because the whiteness of it, and the butter, you can see the butter because you can see the outline. I mean, in the oil, you can see the outline of the oil, but you can't really feel the oil inside. You can only feel the water, but it's making an outline, which is, I don't know how, but yeah, it's making an outline. And a lot of bubbles are forming. Just slowly move around. Feels like slime. Again with the salt, nothing is happening. There's nothing happening in the salt. It's just plain salt with water on it. And sugar is the only one that dissolved all the way in, like the texture we wanted to do. Except there's a lot of bubbles. I did not expect that much bubble, but it's fine. I have some water left. I'm gonna try on the salt because the salt is not working. Yeah, the salt is not working. You guys see it? It's not working at all. You can see the little parts of the salt in. It's not dissolved at all. Oh my god. So after experiment, we can see that different types of solid or liquid reacts to water in a different way. Thank you for listening. Bye.